What is the biggest change in Australian immigration this year in 2025? All people will say students capping is there, skilled worker capping is there. I will say this is normal. This is normal. Each immigration system undergoes capping and escalation of their immigration system need come basis. But biggest change which Australian immigration did, which not much highlighted in social media. I am telling you, occupation list. If anybody qualify for immigration to Australia, that is the list of occupation. Even students, after getting education, when they will be able to work in Australia, that will be according to that main occupation in demand list of immigration system of Australia, because that list is modified, and this list is showing that which type of the people Australia wants now. Lot of professions Australia removed from main list of occupation in demand. And the students, I am very sorry, the students who are doing degrees in these professions which are removed, they may not be able to get the work permit, and they may be able to come back to their home country. They may have to come, and they may be deported because work permit looking difficult for them. That's the main point. Now technical immigration started throughout the world, including Canada, that in Australia. Now you have to search that which occupation is in a high demand list. Normally in earlier systems of immigrations, the list was very long, even from laborers to top managers. List was very long. Almost all professions were needed, but now Australia shortlisted only some professions. Therefore my request, my suggestion, my advice to innocent my brothers and sisters, my respected brothers and sisters, when you are going for students visas, please select that course which is in Australian occupation demand list. Otherwise that course will cost you a fee which you will not be able to afford, and you would like to recover that fee after your student visa finish. Mean that when your completion of degree will be closer, you will be thinking to recover that money. But when you will not get work permit, you will be preyed of immense anxiety, and you will be in tension psychologically. You will be a depressed man that you lost a lot of money after getting this degree, but you are not getting work permit. The work permit, Australia and Canada I'm talking, they will not give to all students. Similarly, professionals who want to go direct to Australia as a skilled worker, some professions are required. All professions are not required. I am naming some professions which Australia deducted from their occupation in demand list. That means Australia immigration system said bye-bye to some immigration occupation list. Those occupations, the people who are qualified in those occupations, either in Australia or outside Australia, or they are student now, they will not get work permit in that profession. HR admin, mean they don't need managers now. Managers, they have a lot. They want workers. They don't want managers. Marketing team, they don't want marketing people. They don't want graphic designer. They have surplus graphic designer now. These things are showing that they investigated their need. And after investigation of their need, they are modifying a list in which only severe required professional peoples will be invited for immigration. Graphic designer will not be allowed. Marketing people will not be allowed. HR, some STEM sciences are not required. MBAs, BBAs are not much required in Australia now. Which people are online workers are not required. Freelancers are not required. They require which people? They require health professionals. Australia require laborers, construction related people. Mean that if you are civil engineer, normally if you just assess in Asian countries, they are useless. I am assessing the civil engineers, they are not much hired by the companies. The people are making malls, houses without civil engineers, and normal masons are making homes and they are not hiring civil engineers. But civil engineers are highly in demand in Australia due to the current housing crisis. To note down this thing, if you are labor electrician, if you have diploma of electrician, you are very much required. Plumber, you are very much required. You are doctor, yes, you are required. You are nurse, yes, you are required. I think health related professionals are required elsewhere in all countries, but people mostly go to the consultant to get admission in Australia and Canada. They admit, I myself have the colleges of BBA and MBA. I did not admit students in those in this time, because I got one point that after doing BBA and MBA, might be they do not get their work permit. And this is similar situation in Canada as well. In Canada, they are not giving work permit of marketing and business degree because they don't need managers. They need workers. They need technical people. They need artificial intelligence. They need software developer. They need idea developer. They need engineers. They need doctors. They need software engineer. Graphic designers are not required. Even drivers are not required. You know, drivers were very high in demand in one time. And therefore, I think you have got the point. Australia, what Australia want? Australia want to minimize the immigration numbers. There are two options for Australia immigration. That one, they closed skilled immigration, absolutely, and these conversations are also going on. In their parliament house, there is a straightforward conversation. They were talking just like an Asian parliament. You know, members talk a lot of conversation, and some useless conversation, but in their parliament house there was very sensitive conversation that why Australia do not close skilled migration, why not people should be hired, must be hired within Australia, and if they are not trained, they must be trained. There must be institutes for diplomas and their practical training, so that people hired within Australia, because there is a huge unemployment ratio increasing day by day. Inflation rate is more. This conversation is going on. But I think this is not the solution, because how many people you will train? The people trained from home country have different mind. He is a more enthusiastic and dedicated individual, as history of Australian immigration told. These people from overseas countries worked with more dedication, enthusiastic way than the Australian citizens. Thank you very much.